did like that one of the guy's name was Kato, so I'm thinking like Green Hornet and Bruce Lee's gonna come out.
Or Frederick Lusso.
I was thinking the guy that was living in O.J. Simpson's house when he killed his wife.
He didn't kill his wife. He was proven innocent.
If he did it that way too, though.
Yes.
So, yeah.
If he did it, he only did it because he loved her so much.
I guess final thoughts?
Well, for me, this movie felt like, and I talked about this before it started, it felt like Battle Royale meets Twilight. Except not as intense as Battle Royale, and not as mind-numbingly stupid as Twilight, which, as everyone knows, are the two things that are awesome about those particular movies. Which is why this is just kind of...
Okay. I'm all for a movie where we gather up teenagers and kill them because
It's the plot of every Friday the 13th.
Yes.
I would love to actually in this universe like pick the most annoying like 12 to 15-year-olds, put them in a dome and say fight to the death. Maybe
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Yes, just
Miley
throw
Cyrus.
Justin Bieber in there. Miley Cyrus. Technically, they're a little out of that age range, but whatever. But,
We'll make exceptions.
yes, we will make exceptions, but
I will forge a birth certificate.
honestly, like if they didn't have so much technology invested in it, and if the people in the capital city didn't look so fucking ridiculous, and if it was really just like, okay, here's weapons, and there's gonna be traps around the area, and you can't leave this area, kill each other, that would have been great. And if you wanted to throw in a love story, why not? You got to fight to survive, maybe make an alliance, and then kill them in their sleep.
Okay, that's something else I want to touch on.
Oh, yeah.
The main love interest in the movie, at one point, joins with 4 other people to try to kill her. And they never mention that.
I thought it was that he was like trying to lead them away from her. Like he was trying to like.
The only time
he was like a
they
fifth
show him
column.
giving any sort of yay or nay as to whether or not they're near her is when he said, "That was her trap we just passed,
Like, yeah, we
and
passed
she
the
must
trap.
be in the area."
Yeah.
At the time,
But
that
don't-
was her trap they just passed.
Yeah, but don't
she was
forget-
in a tree.
Yeah, and don't forget also when they were trying to get her in the tree, he said, "No, let's wait and like we
let's
starve her out."
here, she'll come down eventually.
That was a viable strategy.
I
Yeah,
think
but it could
Was
also-
that a stalling tactic,
the one
or was he
thing that
just
kind of
giving good advice?
the one thing that kind of that makes you say, oh, he was just kind of like gain their trust, but he really does care about her, is after she's dropped the modified hornet's nest on them and everybody's running and she starts hallucinating, he comes up to her, he's like, "What are you doing, Catnip? Run!"
Yeah, and like three
hallucinating
people
at the
too.
time.
Well, yeah, I guess that could.
Is
have
it
been a
real or
hallucination,
not?
So I don't know.
Is that going to be a big twist in a later movie?
I don't know.
That
That would be
moment-
I didn't read
amazing.
the books.
That
Like,
would be
thank
pretty
you for
badass.
telling me to run. What?
Right, that's
I
where-
was running like hell in the other direction because
I was
hornets
kind
were
of
chasing me.
what I was expecting to happen there is for them to get her like cornered and for it to be like, okay, start moving in for the kill, and then he comes up behind and like shivs them all.
Yeah, I
That's
was.
what I was
That's
expecting
what
to
I was
happen.
I was expecting that as well. Yes.
Didn't happen.
Final thought. Let's just do our final thoughts. This is probably going a little bit long.
All right.
Final thoughts.
Do you have any more?
Yeah, we've been going on for almost half an hour here. So
Coming in from a I've never read the book perspective, it is actually pretty good. If you want to see like bugs, if you want to see
bugs.
Mutant bugs.
if you want to see bugs, yeah, they're in this movie. If you want to see like violence and like fights to the death and like technology,
Well, we didn't see much of that either. So
yeah, we didn't see a whole lot of fights to death. And when there were fights to the death, they were moving really, really fast.
and when people die, it was really slow and really.
Yeah. Except for the one guy that got his neck snapped. It was just like, what the fuck? You blew up our
I don't
crap.
know, they killed some of them really quick. Like then when she killed the guy that killed the girl,
Yeah,
it was just like, boom, done.
Yeah.
And then one other chick got repeatedly smashed into a steel building.
Which I actually felt a little cheated because I wanted a scene where she went to that guy's body and like pulled her arrow out.
Yeah. It's like,
Just
I
as
might
kind of a
need this
fuck
later.
you. You know.
My thoughts were if they didn't F up the fight scenes,
Yeah.
I think this movie would have been a really good, entertaining film.
Yeah, because the Chaos Cam, it's the cardinal sin in filmmaking for me. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this would have I would have been able to overlook a lot of the other stuff in this movie if it hadn't been for that.
I mean,
I agree.
yeah, they didn't work everything up with what they should have done, but you know.
Woody Harrelson was in it.
Yes.
That's good.
That was actually kind of shocking because I thought the movie was going to be bad and he showed up and I'm like, holy fuck, is that Woody Harrelson? Oh man, hello.
The only way that would have been better,
Mickey Knox, really?
Woody Allen.
I thought you
How
were,
much
Oh.
cooler would that have been?
I thought you were gonna say Nicolas Cage.
No, that would have been cool.
Nicolas Cage too.
No, come on. Woody Allen comes out. You need the. I can't do Woody Allen, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage and Woody Allen in a movie together.
Playing Laurel and Hardy. Leopold and Loeb.
What's your final thoughts?
Me, like I said, if it hadn't been for the Chaos Cam and maybe some of the really goofy costume design, I would have actually loved this movie. I think that's, but it just took away too much for me.
Yeah, like,
Just,
pale bitch was really annoying.
oh yeah. They
Yeah,
every
I don't know what her name is. I know she has a name in the books, but
Yeah,
you'll know her when you see her. The pale bitch.
all the rich people in this movie were all very
Very
one-dimensional.
one-dimensional.
I mean, it's hard to tell if they actually thought about this or not. They're just like mindless. They're more mindless masses than the people of the districts were.
The
What?
only adults that got any sort of character development were Woody Harrelson, which his character development lightning fast.
Yeah.
First time he shows up, he's a drunk with no interest in helping them. Next scene he's in, he's helping
this
them.
is how you
Next
survive.
scene he's in, after that, someone goes to pour him a drink and he stops it.
And then, like, the next scene he's in, change the rules so they can both live.
And then they changed it back, and then they tried to commit suicide,
And then they're
double
like,
suicide.
okay, we'll just commit suicide. They're like, oh, stop.
You win. You win.
You win, okay.
Uh,
You live.
Spoiler alert.
The
Spoiler, yeah.
kind of the
Spoilers.
like director of the games, he got some character development.
He did.
And
You mean the guy? You mean the guy with
Did
the
he
crazy
kill him?
beard?
yeah,
I'm confused.
The guy with like the little pointy beard thing.
yeah.
I'm kind of confused. Did he kill himself at the end? Because
Yeah. He was like forced to commit suicide.
Which again, why the fuck do they care who won? But anyways,
Really?
Well, the
and
point
then-
the point is that they showed him up. They beat them at their own game, sort of thing.
and then the president, his character didn't really grow or change at all, but they just gave you like a look at who he was, way more than any other adult character.
Yeah.
That it?
Lenny Kravitz is pretty cool too.
Why do you have Lenny Kravitz in your movie
I
if
don't
he's
know.
not going to play guitar? How much cooler would that have been
That
if
would have
before
been
he
cooler.
says, if I could bet on this, I'd bet for you. If instead he just whipped out a guitar and just started playing something. That would have been amazing.
Like, I can't bet.
It's worth, I think, a matinee. I don't say go spend 10.
Yeah.
You know if you're
Yeah.
going to see this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I mean, based on we should mention, we've done a few of these midnight screenings. We have never seen anything approaching the crowds
It was
here.
Wait till Avengers.
There were
7 theaters.
screenings.
12 to 15-year-olds.
Four of them were
as
sold
far
out.
as the eye could see.
Our theater, not sold out, but about 80% sold out. When we left, there were more people in the theater than I have ever seen in a theater.
Seriously.
Just wait for the Avengers, dude. Wait for the Avengers.
Oh my god, the Avengers!
Totally dressed up as Batman.
Yeah, we'll be back for the Avengers and probably some shitty movies between there.
Yes.
now and
And just to increase the appeal of this video, we're going to do something really special.
scene.